Well, it's been a couple days since I've actually played, and it's time to take a look at our empire and see what the lay of the land is like. It's important that we take every once in a while, take the time to take a look at what is going on within the realm of our territory. For instance, well, our immediate goal is to take this place right here because the enigmatic fortress is in here. And it does mean that we need to go to war with the Athabanian Union. The problem with that is that they are being supported by these two down here. On another note, I am going to take all of these worlds and put them in a new sector and release a bunch of worlds from the other sectors that are currently set up here. I quickly need to do something here. Yeah, okay. And, oh, yeah, thank you, Skype. And, yeah, basically I need to go and put all these in there in a new sector, which is going to be the new core sector. And that should at least alleviate the pressure a little bit. And whilst we are integrating Exaltac, Galactic Republic, and increasing our setup in terms of our empire. Also, I think we can do some trading here with these guys for minerals, which I am very much interested in. So let's see if we can actually get some minerals out of these guys. They're not really interested in this. Can I do... Actually, how much do I need? 60. So maybe I can do something like 50. Can I get away with that? No, it's pretty bad ratio, actually. Yeah. They only want... Yeah, let's not do that. How about these guys? Let's see if we can get a trade deal with these guys going. We'll give them a monthly transfer of, say, 50, and they can give us energy for return. Ooh, this is actually looking quite promising. Okay, maybe some more. Some more. What's the max here that we can get? 56 seems to be quite doable. Let's take that. That's 50 minerals a month that we're giving away. However, we will be getting exactly down to 25. In the meantime, as well, we should be trading some... have we actually set this up here? No. We probably should be setting up something along the lines of the happiness bombs. We have the curator inside at the moment. So what we need to do is we need to get the happiness bonus from... If we can find them, where I parked them? I think they're in here. Yeah, so if we can get the Festival Across Worlds going as well, we can increase the happiness on our worlds, which should increase the amount of resources generated. So let's go and trade for... actually, hold on. For minerals. Okay, 1,000 for... Okay, it's the other way around, sorry. So here you go. Yeah, that should be enough for now. And then we can go to here and get the... If we can talk to them, that is. Apparently they don't want to talk at the moment. That's kind of annoying. Okay, they don't want to talk anymore. Fair enough. That is highly frustrating, actually, because I kind of need that in order to get this going. Let's go for the communications panel instead. Faction, sectors, good lord, contacts, here we go. So that is the artisan troop. Apparently I cannot talk to them anymore. That is rather annoying. Okay, so, Unity, Ironman needs to be a part of a new sector. We literally, I don't think we can upgrade this sector much more at the moment. So all these worlds right now, we need to add to a new sector, which will basically control a lot of these new worlds here. So let's go and have these guys control all of these areas that are not being controlled by our core systems. So that's all of these things. So minus 28 at the moment. Okay. And that means we have 2. Where's the last? Oh, Destiny. Yeah, we want to keep Destiny in there because we want to keep control of that if we can. So that's done. So let's go and set up this sector here that we just did, which is... which one's... What's it called again? This sector is called... It's probably the one that we just set up, so it's probably called Aurora. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. So we just created the Aurora sector, which has 4 worlds on it. We want to get 75% of resources on it. Sector settings. Yes, space and military construction is allowed. Redevelopment is not allowed. And I want them to be set to science. And if we can get a researcher, that'd be grand. Yes, an intellectual. Excellent. So now we have an intellectual on these worlds, and they're generating a lot of science for us, especially with the additional bonuses that we're getting from the science ships that are currently in orbit of these worlds. So we can get a lot of additional science out of it, which is great. And on top of that, they're not allowed to redevelop. So these worlds are basically set. They're not allowed. We're not allowed to touch them anymore. They're pretty much maxed out as they are, which means that we can start focusing on these other sectors that we have. So Aurora we can leave alone for now. I think that is going to be important. So Aurora we can leave alone. Which one? Dexnall has got 5. Harmony has got 3. So we cannot delete this sector at the moment because we don't have the resources for it. Okay, so we can just remove 1, which is this one. So that's 3 worlds, and then we don't have enough resources to add another one, which is fine. We can deal with that. We now have 3 additional worlds, and my God, have these... Jesus Christ, they're terrible at this. Okay, so we're going to go and redevelop all these worlds here and try to get as much out of them as we possibly can in energy and science and everything else, because they were supposed to do a bunch of stuff in terms of upgrades, but they never did anything like that, which is annoying to say the least. Xeno Zoo, happiness modifier, 2, yeah, that's 5, it's good. And the other ones, we can just put a basic science lab on here, which I'm happy with, and another basic science lab, which is fine. Palena, my God, what are they doing here? Energy, food, we'll rebalance that later. Okay, we don't have the resources for that at the moment, which is a bit of a shame, but we can leave that as is. We are currently integrating Exeltech and the Kroll and the Zergog combined territories, potentially being a problem here. What's in here, actually? This is Dragon's Horde. This is going to be one of our later goals, actually. If we can take Dragon's Horde, that'd be absolutely grand, because then we can potentially get a small dragon on our side, which would be rather useful at this point. Where are most of my influence points coming? From defensive packs, -1. Subject integration is -5. So right now we're not getting... Alright, so that's -5 from subject integration, which are these guys. Which is fine. How long is that going to take? I think it's going to take another 10 years, if I'm not complete. 112 months, which is just under 10 years. I'm also trying to modify the human species, which is 107 months. And considering I've got 5 here, I don't have the resources currently to integrate another world. What I am kind of worried about is running out of resources here, but it's monthly gain -0.2. So influence-wise, we should be okay, even though I'm kind of worried about that. It's a shame, though, if that would be the case. War-wise, though, like, I've got a plan. I've got a plan to purge the Confederacy of Volutria, yes? We will purge them completely. And oh my God, tachyons. How long would this take? 63 months? 33 months for tachyon lances. Energy credits, which is fine. The Curator Exploration Lab, whatever. We're going to go for tachyon lances and try to get that underway. And then in 10 years, we'll be getting psionic armies as well. Getting the tachyon lances will be very good for our battleship with long-range support and all that. That's something I'm looking forward to. We'll be pretty strong versus pretty much anybody. We got them from the Exeltech Galactic Republic, so... So today is a good day. In a couple hours, we should be passing 10,000 subscribers on the channel. It's pretty hype, actually. By the time this video comes out, it should probably already be past that point. And on top of that, I finally got around to see Star Wars. Wow, Rogue One, what the most polarizing movie of the year? Am I right? Wow. I'm not gonna actually like at this point. I've seen so many reviews about it, and I've seen so many discussions about it that my whole perception of the whole movie has been kind of been muddled by different opinions. Like, and I can totally see where people are coming from in opinions regarding this film and how it is set up, etc. So I'm kind of in the middle about how I feel about the movie as it is. Overall, I kind of liked it. You know, it's always a personal thing in the end. There's only so much you can do, obviously, when it comes to other movies and your opinions. But yeah, let's take a look here. Option wise, were we still looking to terraform this world here, which was the size 25? Yes, we were. In a continental world, we need 3,500 minerals, energy to actually do that, which we can get. I don't think that's going to be a problem. In the meantime, let's take a look here. Wow, the artisan trope is broken. We actually broke the artisan trope. That is staggering. That never happens. Scientist has died, which is the alacrity. Okay, which is in Patagregor, which has got a couple of my dropships in there, actually. And I can't hire a new researcher at the moment. And I won't be able to hire a new researcher for another few years, actually. Wow, this one has got Spark of Genius and Research Speed on computing. That's pretty hardcore, actually. Okay, kinetic battery. 88 months. Is it lower now? No, because 87 months. It would be really useful to get, because the bonuses for the special material living metal plus 5% armor and the hull regeneration is actually very, very good. But considering our income for it, it's kind of annoying, to say the least. Fortress, however, is something that I would really like, because the Confederacy of Lutria are basically using nothing but hyperspace technology, which means that we can funnel them into traps, especially once we... this is a good example, for instance. This station has a... this one has a subspace snare, which is going to slow their jump time, etc. However, the bonuses that we can get from the Enigmatic Fortress are so huge and so incredibly useful that we really don't want to not have... Okay, we cannot reach this system. Did they close the border? Did these guys close our border? Really? No? You just don't have anything more to find? Yeah, okay. So this guy cannot find any more stuff, which is fine. Then we'll just send him up here to assist this world, because his researcher died anyway. Which is annoying, but it's nothing that we cannot get around. There is a human outpost here. We may need to sacrifice... Is there a world? Do we have a world here? No, we do not. Or do we? No, we don't. Okay. We do have a world here, but we may need to give up a... I somehow need to get more influence. Oh, hello. I got some upgrades here. That's good. On Unity. We can upgrade all this other stuff now as well, which is nice. Minerals, mining network, food, and all that stuff. We'll do the same thing with all the science. What are we behind on? That would be physics. Okay, and we're getting good adjacency bonuses here. Same thing for Destiny. We're looking very, very good. We should be getting planetary capital. We need 10 pops on the planet, which is fine. I can migrate them where necessary. I'm actually going to try... Okay, I don't have the influence for it, so it's kind of useless right now. That is frustrating. Let's take a look at our sector setup, though. We're getting a lot of resources from the Aurora sector. Like, this is 150 almost in social. And it balances out quite nicely. Plus, this researcher, Seth Fry, with the intellectual bonus, so very good. It improves the bonuses that we're going to get out of him by quite some margin. And plus 10%, plus all the other bonuses that we're getting out of it is actually quite huge. which I'm very happy with. All these worlds that I put in this sector are all surrounded by stations that have observatories on them, which is rather nice. Exceltech Galactic Corporations. You're trying to... I'm integrating you, you assholes. How long do you guys have till integration's done? 61 months. I'm going to need to get rid of one of my... I'm not a fan of this, but it has to happen, I'm afraid. This is annoying. And I'm going to lose a bunch of territory. Not actually that much. That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. That's very positive. Yeah. I finally didn't colonize this world. But I do have access to it, which is kind of nice. All right, so 25. Can I terraform you yet? Almost. So let's go and trade some minerals, shall we? Okay. Yeah. Let's get some minerals here. That should be enough. And then we can trade those for what we want, which is going to be on this world, which is a size 25. So let's terraform that to a continental world. And that will be pretty much our jewel of our current setup here. We will be able to... Fortress, very nice. Mega cannon. Oh, yeah. How much is that, actually? 43 months. It's kinetic, so it fits within our technology setup. But I do like the advanced afterburners as well, especially if it's only 18 months away, and we could use that as soon as we get the fortress. And everything here is in range of our empire. But right now, I'm just basically trying to be kind of careful. Because these guys can still go to war with us if they want to. They are equivalent, so they're not really a big problem. Tachyon Lance, there, now we're talking. And Guardian Point Defense. Plasma Throwers. Okay, cool. Let's go and take a look at our ships. Specifically our Capital Busters Battleship Long Range Support Battleship. So we need a new design. So let's build a new battleship design. Abduction proposal. Well, let's talk about that in a moment. So we need a spinal mount for one, and we're gonna put a beam on there if we can find a stupid thing. There it is. Tachyon Lance. Artillery core would be good. The bonuses for weapons are actually scaled quite nicely. I did quite a lot of math for it over the holidays. So right now we're looking at a spinal mount tachyon setup. So let's quickly autocomplete this and see what we can get. Lasers, not really a big fan of it, and it doesn't really fit with my setup. So let's go with advanced railguns instead. We still have quite a lot of resources available in terms of power. Let's make this a afterburner. And I think we have room to slap on another hyper shield. We don't. That is a shame. So let's put this 0 point in here. It's 100. So we're going to get quite a lot of bonus on this in terms of, where is it? The damage modifier. Excess power is only 1%. We need to balance this better. Let's put this in here. Yeah, that's better. So let's go for tac range BB. There we go. So now we have a tachyon long-range battleship with our fleet, and we can go and take a look at this. Drop an abduction scenario. Yes. Okay. So we are looking to go and get a scientist out of here. I'm not a big fan of moving any of my ships away from here, though. How long does this take? There's no end on this, which is fine. We can work with that. We also need to go into our ship designer and actually add 0 point reactors to all of our ships and basically have more power on all of them. This one This one doesn't even. It has hyper shields. Yeah. The thing with the enigmatic shielding is it takes just as much power as the hyper shield does. The thing is that it's significantly better on so many levels, and it's just something that you want to keep your eye on because they're just so incredibly good. Yeah, with a single bonus is quite nice here. Beauclair PD Destroyer is upgraded. Cool. Then we can move on to Cruiser, Rapier Cruiser. That means that we can finally upgrade all this stuff to hyper shielding, which is rather good. Plus 40. Maybe slap a little bit of armor on there. Nah. Yeah. Let's slap at least some Durasteel on here. Okay, that's minus 20. I'm not too... Okay, we can take one medium shield off into... There we go. So we have at least a little bit of armor on here. Okay, and we'll do the 0 point on this cruiser as well. I think we can actually get one more hyper shield on here. Yeah, excellent. Cool. Capital Buster has been upgraded. The Janus, I don't really care about. Auto generation design. Let's get rid of the let's get rid of the automated designs here because they're just getting in the way, and we're not building any of them anyway. So yeah, exactly. Long range support BB. Okay, that's nice. Something tells me I just managed to delete like 20, like an entire fleet of really good Corvettes. Wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. It'd be kind of awkward, actually. Okay, Tachyon, that's Cruiser. Cool. Which one's this? That's the Rapier Assault Cruiser. This can get some armor. Perfect. It's going to be point-blank range, so it's going to need a lot of armor anyway. And Corvettes. And just get a standard Corvette here. We'll just auto-complete that design. This Ion Disruptors, it's alright. It doesn't really fit with my theme that I got going on here. So this will have to do. Perfect. Excellent. So this is just your standard assault frigate. Perfect. Excellent. Now we can start cranking those out. All these worlds, they probably... Do they have any spaceports? They do. That's surprising. Okay. This means I can just add more sciencey stuff on top of that as well. And okay, let's take a look here at the assault frigate class. Yeah, let's just crank those out. Let's actually take a look here at our neighboring systems as well. Let's just make that a hotkey right there so we can just very quickly just get into that. So just more Corvettes. It's more Corvettes in general, really. This is a maxed out station. We are missing a scientist. So this station needs to be hot point 4. We're just adding more Corvettes. But that will have to do for today. It's been an interesting episode. Tomorrow, tomorrow should be the 10K day that we've all been waiting for the last 7 months. It's exciting stuff. A little bit more of a boring episode, really. We're doing a lot of administration work here, which is, it has to be done. We're kind of in the middle of the game here. It's 130 years in, and we're slowly but steadily approaching our goal, which is purging everybody. That's the long-term goal anyway. And I've got a plan to make that happen. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.